The Superior Scholarship Foundation is an organization that supports students within the Superior School District. We work with the funding available to invest and strengthen the foundations of student learning through secondary college scholarships.
In about 1976, some real forward-thinking community members, businessmen and women, and educators got together and they formed the School District of Superior Scholarship Foundation. It was interesting at that time when the foundation was initiated, there were 14 scholarships. In 2022, we gave out 114 named scholarships.
You're investing not only in the community, but you're investing in the youth that's going to be in the community in the years to come. So it's very important to give back. I think it's pretty cool because back in the day is that there really wasn't a lot available for us to go on to extra schooling. Whereas my kids, I have three children that are graduates, and they all received some type of scholarship dollars through the foundation, which is just great.
With the financial aid that I received from the foundation, I was able to not worry about the cost of paying tuition. Like, I have several friends who unfortunately have to take out loans and stuff, and like they're constantly worrying, it's in the back of their minds, like, how am I going to pay for college, like after I graduate? How am I going to pay off all this debt? And it's nice to not have to worry about that, and it helps me focus on my education.
At the beginning of my senior year, I think a variety of teachers promoted the scholarship. I thought it was a really beneficial process to go through, like the process of writing out those essays and doing some self-reflection on what I wanted out of a college education and where I saw sort of my career heading at that point. Having access to that is a really incredible opportunity, so I would encourage everyone to take advantage of that. And you never know how you might benefit from the process, and I think the financial aspect is really huge and really beneficial too.
Every year, a few students will send us a letter and state their appreciation or send us a grad picture. And it's so nice to know that they can graduate from college, and one of the burdens, the financial burden, is lessened because we were able to help them.
There is a general scholarship application timeline in February. There is the Nelson scholarship application process, and that's due in January. And the Superior High School helps facilitate that process.
In 2022, 136 students applied for scholarships. 136 students received at least one scholarship, and over $283,000 was given out in scholarship money. The Nelson is one of the largest scholarships offered. It is a scholarship that is renewable for 4 years. Students are required to be in the Lottie system. Their ACT score is recorded. They are asked to do a writing sample. They go through an interview process, some letters of recommendation.
I think I was originally going to handwrite it, but then I found out there's an online version.
When my late husband was a member of this foundation, he came home and talked about this activity fund, and I thought, as a counselor, I thought, wow, he'd say, what about those kids who are going on to college? They need the money. And then the more I thought about it, I thought, oh my gosh, that fund is providing activities for students that the district can't afford. And there's a time I had an experience like that when I was in school. It changed my whole life.
This group is very proactive in terms of student activities and making sure that these kids have access to the things that we think these kids should outside of the classroom, and having those opportunities. It presents an amazing experience for these kids. We've been doing this for a couple years. They have been gracious enough to donate to us, and without the help of the scholarship, the foundation, our numbers would go down significantly. So it has a tremendous impact on the ability for our kids to actually participate in this field trip. We use it in the AP Science trip, but we also set an application in for our state and our national archery tournaments. And so I'm the coach of the high school here, and they've been, again, very gracious enough to sponsor us as well.
The Scholarship Foundation contacted me about 1.5 years ago, letting me know that Carol Firmakis' family had donated money in her name, and specifically for the use of early childhood and early childhood special ed throughout the district. So when we started putting our heads together to figure out how to spend her money and what the best way we felt would be to honor her memory, we wanted dolls that showed maybe more disability and ability related. So we have some of our babies have Down syndrome features, and one of our dolls has a chest scar from an open heart surgery. We actually have one of our students in our program who has had a heart surgery. And so he was very excited about the doll. So for some of our kids in the program who have some of these abilities and disabilities, we made the baby dolls look like them so that they could have that experience of seeing a doll look just like they love.
Which ones do you have? I have this one. You got that one?
I think it's amazing, especially now with the funding shortages that we're facing. You know, teachers and educators need additional resources to be able to provide experiences for kids, and whether it's purchasing big materials like the dolls or going on a field trip or bringing an experience into the classrooms that they might not normally have the opportunity to do with their kids, being able to tap into those funds is pretty awesome.
There's special meaning when you know you're helping so many, you're part of something that's helping so many students. After Steve died, I thought, okay, we have to find a way to preserve the memory of this vital person. He was a person who loved and lived life fully. It was something, if we were going to find meaning, this made sense to us. We had faith in the foundation. We trusted the foundation. It's solid. It's probably one of the best in the state, if not the best.
We're always looking for interested people that might want to serve on our board, and they can reach out to me or Michelle Baden. We also have a website that we monitor and post a lot of information there. We do offer newsletters, and then we have PayPal payment opportunities for scholarships. We receive checks and cash at the board office.
I think more students are applying for scholarships, which is very good. I think the community wants to support the high school, and that's a good thing too.
There's been countless students who have been supported by the foundation, so you should just go ahead and apply and see what you can get. There's nothing to lose and there's everything to gain.